Squidward Gaming. Ha 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 ha.
Hi everyone. So just before beginning, I'm probably gonna say this a couple of times as more people roll in. Today's game is a little bit different than what we usually play. There is a trigger warning list in the title, but just to kind of give ideas, it has like SA, homophobia, suicide, and some heavy real-world themes. Some other heavy real-world themes that I don't necessarily have all the context for yet, but we'll see as things go on. Basically, this is not going to be as light and as fluffy as Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door or Super Lesbian Animal RPG. And while personally I'm very excited to tuck into a game like this, I can understand if there is some discomfort. And if you would like to step out, there's no shame. It's fine. You can opt out whenever you want. Yeah, just wanted to let you all know at the beginning that this is it's a more adult game than we typically play. I think the last time I've had to do a trigger warning like this was Night in the Woods, I think? I don't know. Either way, it's a little bit heavier than what we're used to. Thankfully, to lighten the mood, I have a co-host with me. Speak.
No.
Well, you just spoke.
Dang it. You've tricked me again, you sly fox.
Thank you. I'm gonna go into lurking mode today if the game's that dark. I mean, for whatever it's worth, it does have a sense of humor. It's not like all dour, all depressing all the time. I don't think I would want to stream a game like that. Not because I don't think that there's any value, but because, you know, a bit of levity goes a long way, you know?
It's not a prostitute dying of consumption.
Yeah.
It's not like a niece, like, this game's dark, but like, we're probably just being overly cautious, honestly, but there are points. There's like one specific character that Fox might not even talk to where it's just like, yeah, this gets pretty dark, but we should be fine.
Yeah, like to be I don't think there's anything in here that's so intense that I think anyone would be particularly upset about it. But
like, the game has Twitch integration. We'll probably be fine.
I don't believe the version I have has Twitch integration.
Oh no, anyway.
Yeah, shucks. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't think there'll be anything in here that the audience won't be able to handle in what we will assume is at least a neutral frame of mind. But just in case.
Yeah.
Again, I did the same thing with Night in the Woods. I did the same thing in Night in the Woods.
Yeah. Also, Fox, share your screen in the Discord.
The game's not up yet.
Well, yeah.
Remember, I started at 4:30. Which is like 3 seconds away, so 2, 1. Okay, now let's get that game up and let's share it in the Discord. God damn it. It's not in the usual spot. There we go. Oh no, this one's in Unity. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Is my computer gonna die?
Yes.
Oh no.
Because everything dies.
For the record, wow, he's even dressed for the occasion. Yes, if you look there in the bottom left, if I zoom in, a certain someone looks a certain way today. Maybe not.
I wonder what that could mean.
I wonder what that could mean. All right. So, options. I'm going to make the dialogue bigger so people can read it. Oh, there's only 3 settings.
Yeah.
Full screen, that's fine. All that should be fine.
Maybe tell them the music volume down a bit, or else we'll just be overwhelmed by horns.
Alright, I turned it down. Dyslexic font, what is... Oh, okay. I don't think we need that, but in case anyone wants it on, please, Oh yeah, no, it has both. It has streamer mode and Twitch integration. Streamer mode places certain copyrighted music with alternative tracks saved for streaming. I am clicking that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right, select archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Or I could create my own character.
I've never created my own character. That option scales me. Yes.
I'm not particularly concerned about being strong. It's probably good that I have a good like psyche and how smart I am. I don't know what motorics means. How agile. If I'm not going to be strong, that basically strength is my dumb stat.
Okay.
Which I'm fine with. Whenever I play a game like this, strength is typically my dumb stat.
Okay. Select your skill.
Okay, logic. Wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. Call upon your knowledge. Provide fascinating trivia. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Visual calculus. Oh no, you're Sherlock. Hi, D. Okay. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics for the law. For our psyche. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Inland empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. Empathy. Understand others. Work your minor neurons. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Authority. E-spirit decor. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Physique. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Go to electrochemistry. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. I love that phrasing. Love and be loved by drugs.
I think that's a physical that's like a mental manifestation of like your addiction to meth. So.
Oh boy, I love meth. Raise the hair. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Half light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Motorics. Hand-eye coordination. Ready, aim, fire. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed. The quickest to react. An untouchable man. Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Interfacing. Master machines. Picks, locks, and pockets. Composure. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face.
Okay, so I think the little dots on the side of the screen so much how many points you have into like you can point in how many like skill points you have essentially.
Each of, as far as I can read this, each of them is, I have 3, so I could put 3 into any, like, so I have 3 points, so I could put 1 into logic, 1 to rhetoric, or I could just put everything into 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because of your base, that just makes, like, each check you do with that Sultan skill better.
How do I add it?
Set signature.
Ah, that's a bit odd.
Yeah. Again, this was made for keyboard and mouse. Oh, wait, set signature I think set signature isn't like putting a skill point in it. It's like, this is the best skill you have.
Oh, shit.
Like, for example,
hang on, it put me all the way back.
The last ones...
No, there we go.
Oh, no. And, like, in the base, in, like, the base things, in, like, the base skill sets...
Okay.
Like... In, like, the base get sets, Encyclopedia is one, Inland Empire is one, I think, like, Half-Light is one for the Strongman one. So signature is just, like, a special skill point you gain, just a special skill point.
Yeah.
You're particularly good at this skill.
Oh, okay, I see. I'll go with rhetoric. I feel like that's going to be really helpful with the way I'm going to play this. I feel like I'm going to play this game. It feels like I'm going to have to do a lot of persuading. So,
Okay.
right. War never changes. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Yes, guys, I don't have to do all the silly voices this time.
Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on
And
non-existing.
an inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great. Give me some more. What was that about X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Plunge back in the fathomless deeper. No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
So the answers are allons-y, never let me go, or no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanted things for people who don't want to give them to me. On one hand, this is the funny Doctor Who answers.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, borough.
A return trip to the science, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, there's an I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no, I need to belittle myself first.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. If I do this, like, and make all those answers, does the game just end?
I don't know.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this?
I'm gonna play this very silly. As silly as I can.
Bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert. Hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Wow, you could say it's a real disco Elysium.
Yeah.
A real disco Elysium.
I hold you.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Felicia, medium, success. You could take it, you're a champion. Mother, help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about the sensation. Take me back to the formless is by nothing. No, I am not scared. I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Boo. No, not boo. Yay. I'm very funny, thank you. Help! Someone cut my head off! It's trying to murder the rest of me! Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Okay, I'm a bit just scared now. Let's go back to the dark. This is typically my reaction when any part of my body hurts, so...
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Open up your eyes. See the world from where I stand. Oh. Is this why he always smells like piss?
Maybe.
Well, let's go see what this is about. The reel-to-tape player is still going, rolling on empty. Looks like someone tore out the tapes while the song was playing. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Hold tab to highlight.
Oh.
You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
You were about to say something? Mokestick, hello? Hello? I think he cut off. Hello? Mokestick, if you're there, I can't hear you. Hello? He says he's still online. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll wait for you. The masculine urge to rip half the faucet off. As one does.
What's the problem? Nothing dente.
Huh? Milkstick, I heard you for like half a second.
Good.
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 Oh, there we go.
Hello?
Okay.
Are you back?
I'm back. Just accidentally unplugged something.
Okay, there you go. I heard you say good like 3 times. Alright. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce charge of masculine energy, someone has ripped the faucet off. Technical difficulties will ever be a staple of the street. Yup!
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Sorry, touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now. I'm out of here. Leave. At least my tongue is okay.
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
What happens if I say it again?
It's not.
Oh.
It's swollen and snail-like,
Just in case you want to see it
wriggling
again.
between your
Yeah.
fingers. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Wipe the mirror now.
Behold,
Da da da! Look out, everyone! He's a guy!
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me! What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just
Please
is.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, try to stop. No! Keep making the face.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
You can't get me. My family will first, probably within the next hour. I love being forced to go out. Don't.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Encyclopedia. Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Electrochemistry. Impossible 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current
Did it!
century. Enough
Crazy.
time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion, out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? I guess that's it then. Conclude.
You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness.
I can't believe that an entire musical genre destroyed the world. So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound whenever I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Quote 0? Wow. Guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Electrochemistry. Impossible 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Yeah, sure.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Let the mirror be for now. Oh, holy shit. Pants. What's up?
Fox,
Yeah?
save.
Oh, where save?
Pause?
How pause?
Pause.
That's not pause. What is pause key?
Escape?
So why save? Should I be scared?
Don't worry about it.
I'm scared.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Ah, the horrific necktie!
Has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Savoir faire.
You swoop up and catch the tongue.
Yay.
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Pull on the light bulb.
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on! That's so funny. That's great.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
I'm sure it's just heartburn. Oh,
No.
God.
It's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse.
Is this why you told me to save?
Maybe.
Try to remain
All
conscious.
you feel is pain and
Oh, I died, everyone, from turning on the light. It's gonna be one of these games.
so dark. You don't even see her face, like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. Detective Elysium of the RCA. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of new players.
Well, let's try again.
Yeah.
This fan has 2 chain or has it been consigned there? You swoop up. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie.
Will I die if I pull on the fan?
The knot reminds you of a noose. The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Oh, okay. Leave.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them
It
out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh, God. One more beer will do. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty.
The window
Well, what do
stands
you
broken
think
in
so
its frame.
far?
I'm enjoying it.
The wind blows in.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Visual calculus easy. Assess the damage or look out.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own
A
hands?
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What? did this
More
though.
likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size
It
of the
is too
impact.
large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I don't need anyone. Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
Okay, I can't rotate the camera or anything. You said there was like a balcony?
Yeah.
I take it I'd just leave the room.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I use an item?
I do not know.
You don't know? You've played this.
Mouse level to the items tab. I don't know how to do that. You're playing. Are you playing with mouse or control?
Mouse.
Oh yeah, then just click it. I think
did.
you already have the key. You already have the key. You're fine. You can examine like the cassette tape if you want, but
But like, how do I use it? Because like
Use
it's not letting me leave.
that's not the door to the room. That's the door to the room next door. Like, go south. Southall?
Are you sure? Because I'm not seeing another
Yes.
door.
One north. Like, to go northeast.
I don't.
Northeast. Trust me on this. No. Dead east. East. Oh, there it is.
Well, how am I supposed to know that's there?
You have me.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Because
Oh.
you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette.
Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right, I'm a policeman. Don't you forget. I'm just gonna go, you're
I'm
shitting
not.
me.
Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes
Another drag.
all
You've
this
been
time.
here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is
Couldn't
that?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who else in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Suggestion, challenging 12. Try the expression on her, let you know you want her physically. No, thanks. I'm not doing that. You're doing fine. Project's underway. Good to hear. Who in the right mind would let me
Don't
be an
be
officer
so
of the law?
harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Oh, yeah, that makes me feel so much better. Thank you.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Actually, I could see why they would entrust me with the law. I have the right character.
Fondness for contradictory statements.
No, I throw my shoe out the window. I deduce this for the direction of the shards.
Extraordinary.
Pulls on her cigarette and nods.
She doesn't actually think it's all that extraordinary.
I don't remember being a cop or
Could it
anything
be
else.
because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow.
She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
I should get
course.
going.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Thank you for that.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
What is it they have here against the police? Where exactly is here? Where is I? Tell me what year it is. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raised an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Mostly just gets hard, doesn't
It
it?
would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in St. Sands. Or St. Songs.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. There's stuff I never hear like that. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Where exactly is here? Where am
You're
I?
in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
You're in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to me?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Tell me what year it is.
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
And that's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Okay, how many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right.
She grins.
There is nothing funny about civilization.
What is it they have against the police
The
here?
dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Okay, you can go
Glad
now.
to have been of assistance.
The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Looks like there's a knife log stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Yo, VIP. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. There's something on the table. Can I see it? May I see it? Oh boy, money!
Money game.
What's that? No, I lost the mustard circle.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Feet! Feet, foot, feet, foot, feet. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hold on. Okay, I've done it.
Yay!
Like two baby
Ah.
clowns.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Good night, D.
Nighty. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy.
So yeah, just real roller coaster right now.
Yeah! Excitement! A lady in a wheelchair. Autosave. A thing. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing it. Can I sing into it? There's a speaker guide to the radio. The music is seasoned
You
with
should
static.
totally sing karaoke here.
Yes!
First chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes
You
to
should
it?
sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, like from those ostentatious orchestrations, folks.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song.
It's profound.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar. Holy shit, that is a lot of steps.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Look at the
A
stuff.
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Why do I have a feeling I broke the bird?
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua. Stay Koarius Skua." Something about it makes you feel bitter.
That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looked at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Okay, Marcel, I'll see you later. Mwah.
Good night. At least you saw the Great Skua.
Yeah, you got to see the Great Skua. It's okay.
Why
It is
don't
what
you
it
go and
is.
Talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't
Oh
like
no,
me.
you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me
No,
around?
I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Looks down again and keeps plucking at the bowl.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Uh-huh.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
He shrugged.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Inside he clutched a list of union paraphernalia, a striped poster, and some red pennants. The soft purple electric juicer comes to the kitchen. Someone is working. The water is cool. This is a water cooler. Large bubbles rising within the surface. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the words "Monday" written on it. The door is bolted. Simon's kitchen served for personnel until 13 o'clock. A sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Door opens 16. The Royal Pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
Nah, it's an old woman. Nah.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
He nods toward the old man in the orange bomber jacket.
She does not look nearly old enough in the game graphics. Like, look at her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bye, old lady. You!
A speckled man
Oh, hi,
in
Kim.
an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hold on, who's he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You
His grip
realize
is firm.
he's waiting for your name.
His grip is firm.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Does it do that every time?
Does a check if you fail the check.
What happens if you succeed?
I was hoping.
What happens if you succeed the check?
You don't get Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. You get the bad ending.
Oh! That's so fun. So there's a chance you could succeed in a roll and it still fucks up your game. That's funny.
Oh, no. It's just not as funny.
Oh. Was his name like John?
You'll see.
Okay. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. It's very cool, but when I call myself like a douche if I call myself that, it's very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Don't worry. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Who said that?
The necktie.
It talks to us.
And only you.
I see. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes. Well,
He doesn't even process what you just said. Just moves
it
on.
looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him nod toward the cafeteria? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What
At
interview?
the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface.
He probably
Get the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Completely.
Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
I can't remember
I
anything.
can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
How can you be so sure from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I just thought you left.
No, I'm enthralled by this.
Fantastic. You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or
You
something?
mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke
Using
up.
your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence. After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Yes?
Huh?
Yeah?
Yes? Okay,
Oh,
so...
sorry, I just told some vague noise.
Oh, I was typing, sorry. Report your badge procedure. Report your badge procedure to the 41st precinct as soon as possible. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio and smart card to call your station. Okay, well, we'll do that in a minute. Let's do the interview first.
Okay.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant glances in his
You run
notebook.
this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The Harbinger of Ruin, as I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. I'm currently between names, same nothing. I'm good.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Where exactly is the body? Why did Sylvia go away? Or Sylvie?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
She went away because none...
Have they not been...
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover, the number is safely tucked away in his small pocket. Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard.
He points to the
I hoisted
kitchen
him up
window.
on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Behind this building, that's easy. See?
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Oh, it doesn't actually mean anything. It's just a roleplay thing. Okay, who killed him?
It's just like, it's foreshadowing.
The police.
Yeah.
That's your job.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers. That it was a lynching.
Who exactly
The
saying that?
locals, the customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this
I
man?
would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have another
The lieutenant
question.
turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
Imagination.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
One moment you're running like the wind, then you suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands.
Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both of my hands to flip him off?
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
So worth it.
Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town.
I knew something happened, but I didn't know what.
I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
It's okay. It's going
It
fine.
doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
Oh.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
Oh no.
It's spreading to your left arm.
Well, I died, everyone. I'm gonna have to redo all that stuff again.
Yep.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very bad. All you feel is pain. Cop suffers final.
You have an autosave.
Oh god, look how far back we are. Oh,
You can just...
Christ. Okay.
Okay.
A bespectacled man in an or as you approach.
Oh,
if
God.
a symbol were on the sleeve of his
Hello.
you realize this is your chance to come up with a really good name for you. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. You instinctively
Don't worry! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Yes. Well, it looks like we had a little...
what he means is
If you don't mind,
this man
it also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. Okay, we'll have time for that. Have you removed the dead body? So,
this is the first
where it has been...
I like that he felt the need to jump
should go there
and flip double birds.
Yes.
I can see if you need something for your headache. I was sent. I suppose you could be impersonating him. Yes. They're not just... I would ask you to step into... You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious... After you.
Lieutenant Kit...
Save.
Yeah, hang on.
a man in his late 20s. Could he be irritated with you?
Mr. Gart.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct... Right.
No, I only just got here.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds...
You said you just got...
What, of Martinez? No.
But you still know your way around.
Yes,
I didn't imply that. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions behind this building? That's easy.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole?
I don't know who killed...
He doesn't know.
Oh. The local...
The...
I don't really know. I would suppose...
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged.
The lieutenant turns the...
She went away because...
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was good for you. Was there something else? Why would I have a problem with you? Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I just...
Let's go.
Not so fast. You...
No one is saying the multipat...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button!
Oh,
What's real?
Me. You owe me 130 real.
Pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
Intersolary real is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
By real, do you mean some form of street cred? Oh, I understand. You mean
Wow,
money.
you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
It's not like she died in a freak middle finger accident. I mean, that's probably how I'm gonna go.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That's 10 plus 10, that's 20 equals 40, and now I'm down to 90,
No,
right?
you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay.
She stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have?
Darkness rides. Pick up the
It
coins.
does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Did I just hear my Thai speak to me
No
twice?
one is saying that. No one is saying that Ty can talk. That would be ludicrous. It's just that you should arrest him. It would be wiser. He wants to take your money.
I'm not comfortable with this.
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie. Sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
I won't follow the whims of the Thai, but I would enjoy his company.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer,
Shrug.
maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
They're just synapses firing to me. The name must have meant something for Lieutenant Kusaragi. Do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Hobocop. Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number
You
on a
can
building?
try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you they're explained this mechanic later, but you can think about things.
What happened to Guillemot le Million, who with his amber mane and sparkling teeth beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust, or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit boîte de nuit 20 years ago? Spare thought for his great ass, too, or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Ravaco West. Can I only think about one thing at a time?
You can unlock like, see all those little diamonds? Those are like slots you have for thought. Like, when you have thoughts going, like something like you'll usually gain a penalty, like, or like a bonus in this case, like,
yeah.
For example.
So right now,
like, you can use like experience points to like unlock more slots, but for now I think you only have one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel and burst south of here. Fall over, get out, get on the asphalt for 20 minutes, shuffle your feet through your car. Oh, and I see it uses up like resources. So this would be encyclopedia. So I can't draw from encyclopedia. No. Or no, it gives me bonus. It gives me a bonus to encyclopedia.
Yeah, the other one gave you a -1 to logic.
Ah, okay.
Yes?
Tell me about
What
the
do you
case.
want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single
Maybe
thing.
you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
The guy behind the counter thinks some union people
Then
hanged
you are
him.
not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Brief. Yeah, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why does the briefing say who the victim
A
was?
security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the call?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer?
That's right.
Would you say this is a mysterious case if they're from different precincts? Why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
A pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an
Piss.
expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No. It's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
White male's 40s, what more do you need?
I'm relieved that you agree.
He says then
He is
pauses.
glad and surprised to see an officer who can appreciate the less than spectacular.
Is there anything else? You look like you're about to say something.
Do you know the feeling when you've begun filling a crossword, but some of your answers don't quite seem to fit? That's the feeling I have right now, for some reason.
I know exactly what you mean.
It will turn into quite the puzzle yet, I'm afraid.
Actually, that's all I
Good.
need for now. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help
Fine.
me?
We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
I'm afraid this is a medical
Really?
situation.
You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in a mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Nothing. No, I'm trying to click the yellow thing. God damn it.
That was the electrocutal.
So I just leave, I take it, at this point?
Do what you want.
Well, because I'm trying to get to the dead body. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to it. Probably through there? Shot in the dark?
Maybe.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Oh boy, a body!
Kuno's got this.
Boy's throwing rocks at the dead body. Can't be older than 12. He doesn't sound like it.
Don't worry about it. You okay?
Yeah, sorry, I was just responding
if there
to
ever
someone.
was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Hey kid, word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the.
Oh no! There it is! We found it, everyone! We found the homophobia!
Thanks, Kuno.
The boy is sweating
Oh, no.
profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do
Talk,
it.
pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
This is making me uncomfortable. No.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
I'm good.
Riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Okay, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What
You will
forces?
see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
I have no time for this. The kid's ladder is rickety but climbable.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
You know, most of the time when you go to a crime scene, they have like a chemical or like a Vaseline which you put around your nostrils so you don't have to smell the dead body. You
Don't have that.
Yeah, apparently we do not have that here.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
Well, let's throw up, everyone.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Bleh. Bleh.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Hey, we got all the alcohol out.
Oh, there's more.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
Okay, where do you get ammonia from?
There's nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Well, I have to go do it, so... So I take it I have to walk back over? Like, how do I get there?
Like, just
Is there a... Hold on.
explore. You have to unlock a map.
I'm just not really sure where anything is, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, also, while I have the opportunity...
Yeah?
Give money. Yeah, give.
Give reals. She needs to pay, like, hostel.
Yeah, I have to pay for the hostel, guys. Okay, so where are we going? Get ammonia from the gardener or the Fritz store. It'll make it easier. I don't know where either of those things are.
Just explore. It's fine. You're just getting a feel of the area.
Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. That looks like military. No, I'm trying to... Oh, they're going down the stairs, okay.
Yeah.
Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. So, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Are you enjoying the game so far?
Yeah.
It's okay if you're not.
Just trying to figure out where to go. Because there's a greenhouse, but, like, I couldn't figure out how to get over there, and I'm not going to have the money for it at the store. So...
Oh, you want to know where the gardener is?
Yeah.
Do you want me to just play hot and cold?
I don't know. A glossy magazine, most of our able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list.
Warmal. 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 Oh, so warm. Warm. You're very hot. Very hot. Very... Oh, you're on file. Oh, you're on file.
RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
I see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner here told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I have to run.
Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you.
You have to go to your inventory to equip them. Go to close. Close tab. And slide them to the glove slot.
Right there. And what is that? Oh, there we go. It's just a weird menu thing. Oh my god, my hands are so big.
Yeah.
All right. What about the ammonia? What do I do with that?
It's an item. It's the little bottle thing you have.
Okay. So how do I
go to items? It might just let you do the check.
Maybe because
some items you can hold. Some I think you can only hold tools, but items just give you the option to do different dialogue.
Oh my god, you can run! How did I do that?
I don't know.
There he still is, looking right.
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
It didn't seem to work?
Don't worry, that was a chance.
But it's already very low.
That was a chance.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. The second time, not so much. When the vomit...
God damn it!
Cheeks are wet with tears.
Why is there so much vomit? Trigger warning, lots of vomit. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore.
Get a hold of yourself.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in? I've been a cop my
I've
whole
seen
life.
captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
There's a pause.
Not being hungover helps too.
Do it without me. I just can't
No.
keep it down.
This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
I don't want to get my shit together. Okay.
You should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
Yeah, this is basically the tutorial for thoughts. Just like, you have something called volumetric sit compressor, it'll help. Yeah. So just like, time only passes when you talk or think, so just kill time for now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour.
Yeah.
Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Yeah, so just like kill time, talk to people, explore. Do some investigating.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Is it 30 minutes in real time?
A simple little
No,
cadence.
no, it's basically like
Seems to be
fully dialogue
as
options.
he goes.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You could almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So, how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Well, thank you for that.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Can you spare some change for a working stiff? Tell me more about this strike. You know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the postal there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Well, what's your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
I don't know whose bosses think they are, but they sound like a good arrangement for them. So you're broke. Got it. What else did I have to ask here?
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
What are you hauling anyway?
High-grade narcotics.
Oh, there's the Kofi link again?
Stuff like that.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked, I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind
It's
you?
rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and
Caillou!
This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
That's a Fallon A6 you
Good
got there?
armor, man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he spent too long in this lorry.
So, nothing illegal
Not
then.
unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
God, I got one of those Fallon tracks with you,
We're
Helen.
pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Right, I had
The
another
man
question.
Taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm. Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
My man, I want to know about your soul!
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Tell me more about this strike.
Whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on strike.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
I don't know my mother, but I go strike on her too for my rights.
But do continue. You were asking about the strike?
What's the union
Some
demanding?
pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company
They
wants?
want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should
Anything
know?
else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camioners. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you.
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him. As
Damn
if
it.
trying to conceal something.
Yeah,
warm
you have to
and deep.
get another modifier or level up that skill to try the white checks again.
Okay, I'm good for now.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah.
Oh, I could also
What?
go and while I'm waiting, I could where's Kim's car? Do you know?
Oh
So
yeah,
I
you
can
passed
radio
it.
in. Oh, is it the
Yeah, it's the big blue car out front.
Oh, that is a fancy fucking car. All right.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Run your finger on the ceiling path the fuel preheater gauge. Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging. Nothing, nothing.
No, that means that something happened!
It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Kupris motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
I might be wrong, but this one is a sports model, right?
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective?
What's Tip Top?
An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
Look around the cabin
again.
In the
cabin, you see a set of the frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio
electrical kittens.
Far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague.
Oh, are we also French?
I'm putting him on.
This game, the game's world is very French.
So, but also we have an incredibly French name, so... So should I be reading this with an accent?
Just
if
be
you want.
confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come
in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker, copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendly with the lieutenant.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
I need you to connect me to a civilian. A Sylvie? She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Garte give you the Sylvie's number?
Yes. Hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Merci beaucoup. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your
Give
thighs.
It a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
What was that notification I just got?
Your thoughts ready.
Oh, okay.
When you're done with the dialogue, you can check it. You have to be done with the dialogue.
Okay.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Million ways of hello, this is the police calling. Ask a question for you about your last days of work. So I believe you met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Did you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Did you leave because of Garte?
What? No, why would you even think that?
You have to stand up for yourself. You told me that he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags. when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me what I did. I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened.
What skua
It
thing?
made me want to quit. The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Pittsburgh, I was coming for. Why do I always end up screaming with thing? Doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds. That sounds like me, all right.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though.
So you're telling me I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on, which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the song.
The hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Sounds intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good
No,
tenant.
you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Tavern wench I've ever seen. Girls, listen up a little. Don't you ever party? Huh? I don't even know what to say. I'm sure. I was trying to show you for the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
But when I spoke to Garte, it seemed like that he thought you left because of him.
Really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Gart. I really do.
Didn't you cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing, with the corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him, maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
Right, thanks for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio.
That was a lot!
The call breaks. Then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Can you connect me with the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
Hooked up my microphone again. Hold
What?
on.
What?
Oh, just messed up my headphones again. You're good.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
No, I'm back. I'm back.
Meh.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a
I'm psychic!
with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Video killed the radio switchboard. Hi, Kokanen.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Send for Station 41. I've got urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status?
Just reporting it. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my missing
10-9,
badge.
over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's
10-4,
gone.
message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieu, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
Well, this got awkward fast.
Partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Remain in the background.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Is that my real name?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Why does he talk like Chuckles?
Because he's a clown.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer's lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
Says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is
He's
serious.
asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Oh my god, can we just move on? I just want to get it reported and be done with it!
So, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that
level
you're in
up.
pursuit of your
Yay.
misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
Please stop saying he lost his badge.
Ah!
Find it.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Say
He's
nothing.
not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough of this now. I have other things to
10-9,
discuss.
come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun!
It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
I think pencil on the front of hydrogen flash sticking out too, which was Kim, what are you packing?
It's a single shot kill A9. And...
Armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore. Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left it as Mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
Negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
You shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker!
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him and I'm on it.
Affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Please refer to me with my full name in future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please just say my name, Jules.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics. What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. Around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this guy or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation. The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, "I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner."
Do I know how to operate this machine?
Uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
Release the clutch and squeeze it
Of course
again.
it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
Where have you been?
At the bottom of the sea.
What?
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all. It's right.
I lost morale for that?
Well kept. Why did it say that?
Don't worry about it.
Because it's lonely. Just like you. Seaweed and strange fish around it.
Under the
clinging to
sea.
carcass. The sound of
Under the
streets above.
sea. Release the
The
clutch
handle
handle.
is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
So now I can level up one of my stats. Huh? What'd you say?
Like this'll improve your chance on like passing checks of the appropriate skill.
Yeah. Hmm.
Now I'll say this.
What?
I think pain threshold might give you more health, so you won't immediately die, but you can get healing items that'll help.
Hmm.
So maybe. Okay.
Yeah, we'll level it up for now. Why not? Oh, hang on.
Now click the little white circle.
Well, that's not
Shit compressor.
this. Remember?
Yeah.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Charming.
Go to bonuses to see what you got.
Where's that?
Oh, you just have a higher endurance now.
Oh, okay. Still working on this. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's in the book? Maybe find out who it was to make sure I knew the events. Pay for damages. The pissing competition. End of the day, brief with Kim. Clear stations, Lazareth. Oh yeah, I never did that. Right. I guess I have to call the station again. Oh boy.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may... It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar red.
We'll probably examine the body and all that and then wrap up for the night.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I'm in a bad way, Doc. A real bad way.
It's you.
I've lost my memory, all of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
You're not surprised. Okay, anything else?
I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Is there anything you can do for me?
You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yes, I want the
You want
truth!
the real, honest-to-God truth? stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime. And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's not fucking cryoactylatte. It's super glue, Doc.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery. Take a deep diaphragmatic breath in and...
I feel like you're making fun of me.
I'm the most serious person at the station, Detective. Now, do you have any current pressing medical problems?
I think I've had a heart
And you
attack.
survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Yes.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
Yeah, I guess that's it for now.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Oh, is that what it was called?
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freakier.
God damn it. Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
You just said fiercely stereotype. What about heavy of foot?
You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone? 57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering.
Save. That was a lot of dialogue.
Yeah. Fuck. I am not moving for some reason. There we go.
Oh. I thought you were investigating the body.
I'm turning and I'm talking to what's his name first. That is not. So I'm trying to remember how to get into the place because it says that you can't enter through there.
Yeah, it's by the west entrance.
I'm directionally challenged. Please be patient with me.
It's okay. It's okay. You know.
Can I help you?
I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me,
Wait,
not you.
what? But what about the bird?
The bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
She didn't break it. I did. I threw it against the wall.
You broke the skewer.
I assure you it was him.
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you. Again.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
You tell me.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She said you're nice, but also her employer. I mean, come on, the power vertical here. Shake your head. She said she was flattered. It was just bad timing.
Really? I should give her a call then.
The man doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the counter.
Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
We were sort of hoping there would be a gun, an expensive jewel, or at least a sword in it for you, if you deliver the message. Oh well.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Gate, Garta, a thing I need to talk about.
Thing? What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the wording later.
Goodbye. So there's like a passed out guy, and I have not bothered to ask him anything.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. I've been there a lot. You know, I relate.
Okay.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Active decay.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
As you breathe in,
there we go.
Odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of
But-
underpants.
Oh, okay.
Enamel boots.
Do you swear the whole
His
truth and
skin
nothing but
is
the truth, so help you
greenish,
God?
marbled
I do.
with decaying
You
veins
bastard.
and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick...
Alright, take care,
corner
Oddity.
socks,
Enjoy your dinner.
Probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor. Possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
That's a lot, I
As
take
a
it?
wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged
Piece
by the
by
locals?
piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there was no rest of the armor?
No. He must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Oh, where are these clothes? Have you seen any around? Well, if they don't strip before they hung him to demean him.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
So pretty advanced for a
I
security
agree.
guard.
This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae.
Like ligma balls. What does this remind
The
me
trees
of?
were made of porcelain. This is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination: E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Can you read it to me?
E50, 100, 1000.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Better not even try!
Dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Is that guy with the really cool boots okay? I think he's just taking a nap. What do you think?
Yeah, he's fine.
He's
Those
alright.
Sabatons, technically.
Yes, they are. Yes, they're not technically boots. Sabatons. That's important. That'll be on the test later.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport, or my brain tells me
The
so.
local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
How did they even get him
The
up here?
noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
That's what you would do? We're assuming dock workers from the harbor
I'm
did it.
still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
No, you feel like it was something else. But what?
I feel like it was something else.
Yes, it often is. This bell worries me.
They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing something.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by
my eyes
of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool machine?
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later. Without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
I promise. It's not like I've lost my badge and my gun at this point. I'll put it real tight in my pocket.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically.
They're popping out. He's going, awooga!
Just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
What a charming game. Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Okay, so I am psychic. I was right.
No, this is your imagination.
I hate you. You're stinking. You're boring. You gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I could see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Hey, that's not fair. I can tell some very funny jokes. Hey, Milk Steak.
Yes.
Foot. See? Told you.
That's a good one.
Thank you. I am a woman of comedy, after all. I say as I'm playing a game with a dangling corpse, a close-up of his head, a drunken cop.
A motherfucker. And a killer. Go ahead.
I keep disconnecting my microphone by accident.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Blah, 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 blah.
imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
You're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Right up. Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
No, I can't be Harry. I refuse.
Good for you.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have.
I am all you have. Then you truly lost it all, brother. Let the world drag it all away from you. And what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
I hate you, you stink and you're boring.
I remind you of someone.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
That may be affected with harlequinism.
You sure wriggled out of that one, Coppolini.
Enough.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If
Oh, it doesn't line up.
Also, see me in your dreams.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink. Thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
Something is coming out from
The
him.
pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below.
Oh boy, there's poopy as well!
Dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Oh no! More slurs!
You okay, Fox?
I'm tempted to pick the last answer.
It's your game.
I'll play it safe. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. He doesn't really want to dwell on that too long. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think he's
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Could it be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
Personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
Dead. The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago.
That sounds about right, yes.
Back off and catch
But
your breath.
there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates.
I have something I need to know, corpse man. How do you get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists.
Well, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna save. Just in case.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots.
Of course.
I already talked to him.
Come back later.
Bye, Springtrap Man.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can't someone else
Someone
do it?
else? You mean like the police?
Yes, exactly. Call the police.
Someone already did. You know who came? We did. Because we have made bad life decisions. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, either one of us could do it. We could use the kid's ladder on the side of the tree.
I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Why?
Clown cops climb tree, fall down. Enraged cop assaults children after falling from tree. Cretin cop, they like that word, saws the branch he's sitting on, literally. Local children report corpse mutilation.
Fuck yeah, climb that shit, monkeys.
See, you're only making them do those things less.
So we're just gonna let those kids bully us into not doing our work.
What I'm proposing is, we save acrobatic tricks as the last resort, after we've tried everything else.
Oh, these have got to be the most fucking boring multiple parts I've ever seen.
Is there a definition for that? I guess not. Maybe we could shoot him down?
Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I don't know, just... point towards the branch.
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice.
Yes, we know, he said earlier.
Ascetic.
We made an ass of ourselves with that information.
Firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, partner.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's desk was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight. He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Can I have the gun? I could try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poika! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into focus in your...
I can't wait to miss!
You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground, and your left hand...
It's gonna give me a heart attack, we're gonna die again.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Are we sure that wasn't also a slur?
Probably.
Oh, look at that, I made it.
Holy shit! Also, when I tried this, I shot the corpse.
With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed you?
Communism.
That's great.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
You've been policed.
Ace is high.
The Ace is High, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves. You could add an Ace's Low to it, if you like, by turning your back after the high and waiting for another. The high arrives with a sharp slap. As you turn around, there is a moment of doubt. Feels like that low ain't gonna connect. Chill. It's gonna connect. But then it does.
Yeah!
With precision. The lieutenant is not one to leave.
Yeah! We shot a thing and didn't shoot a body.
Knew these guys were.
Kuno cracks with laughter. Sounds like someone strangling a seagull. It's clear he enjoys himself.
I knew they suck each other off.
We will perform a field autopsy.
There, I got to say it. I got to say it.
But before... Excuse me.
He needs to turn away from the corpse.
Slumped on the ground like that has not improved the way the corpse smells.
Oh, ew. Oh no, he did a poopy.
Looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Alright.
In the meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Clare, the leader of the Union. Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. The harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though. Or we could ask around for the representative of the logistics company. My initial information says the Wild Pines have sent some sort of strike negotiator to wrangle control back from Evrard.
You could ask the gardener for directions.
Is this the famous list of initial interviews?
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Alright! Awesome. We can level up.
Oh, just autosave.
Yay! I might save it again anyway because I'm leveling up. Lie and detect lies. Let's level up that for now.
You have multiple
oh,
points.
fucking A. Okay. Conceptualize. There's creativity. See art in the world. suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Sounds like it could be useful. Okay. Oh, that was from when I had the gun. Okay. And... Ace is low. +2 empathy towards Kim Kitsuragi.
You got one slot left. Yeah!
Yeah! Alright. We can also... Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, you have slots for different thoughts. If you want to get rid of it and replace it with another bonus, you can if you want.
Okay. I see. Alright.
Okay, so what did you think?
I am quite enjoying the game. I'm very glad I found the run button because that was my main concern.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because, oh my god, your characters are very slow.
You're doing very well.
Yeah. Glad to hear. I haven't done any... Other than, like, I've died twice, but, like...
Yeah, but that was funny, so that's what counts.
Yeah, if it's funny, it's worth it. If it's funny, then death is okay. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it so far.
Okay.
Right.
Would you keep streaming it?
Probably, yeah. I just have to find a good time.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I'll get my schedule in the next few days, if you still even want to keep me around. But...
Oh, I mean, no. You're in this for the long haul, buddy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're stuck with me. We have to play this together now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I drew that asset, damn it! Speaking of which, I'm probably going to put that on the socials after.
Yeah.
Alright, speaking of, though, that is going to be it from me. I have not watched Star Wars... Detours. I've not watched Star Wars Detours. That's something that...
Randall talked.
Yeah,
That's something that didn't release. Randall talked about it a lot. Oh, wait, there's one more thing we have to do.
Oh, right. Yeah. Hold on. There is one more thing we have to do, because it is, in fact, a Friday. Let's turn on Waterfox again.
Taking a sip.
What did you say? Oh, thank you for
hydrating. Hydrate.
Yep.
You gotta take a sip.
I'm actually out of hydrate juice.
Oh no.
Guess I'll die! Okay, I actually have to get my fucking wrist straps off. They're actually starting to irritate my wrists a little.
Okay.
I need better ones. Preferably ones I don't have to strap. Alright, that was... excuse me. That was Fennec Friday. Thank you all so much for hanging out with the two of us. We could make it if we don't. Alright, let's see. Who am I throwing you guys at? Oh, I'll throw you guys over at Red Dragon. They're playing Peak.
Oh wait, what about Corgi?
Oh, right! Yes, actually. I will throw you guys over at Stardust because they're playing Metroid Zero Mission. I'll wait till the ad is over, so that way I don't have to...
Be stinky.
Yeah, that way I don't have to look at the ad when we raid.
Yeah.
Stupid ads. Ads! More like ass!
You got it.
Privacy. That's iPhone. Fuck off. Fuck you. Alright. Okay, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. I know this was a bit different. It's a little dark, it was definitely a lot more slow paced, but I enjoyed it, so we'll probably do more of this. Yeah. Alright, with that in mind, I will see you guys tomorrow over on Picarto for a bit of Sinner's Saturday, assuming everything holds up. Alright, we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.